to Round 5 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of October 24th. I'm Nicole Erdix, and I'm here with Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
And Terry Morrow.
Hello.
Today we're taking a break from talking and complaining and obsessing and instead shouting out things other people are doing that we think you'll find as useful or enjoyable as we do. We call this our Roundabout Roundup. So in the spirit of self-love, care, whatever the term is that we talked about yesterday on how we look after ourselves. And I had mentioned that I love to shop and online shop. And so I'm going to shout out something that I just recently bought and I love. And I was very excited to purchase this because I actually don't need it like here in Southern California, but I'm going to be doing some traveling this winter and fall, probably more like fall and spring. But anyway, it's the coziest. It's a like a fleece coat, I guess you'd call it. And it's a Columbia brand, and it's a long kind of coat, so it just covers it goes down to just above your knees or whatever. And it is so warm and so cozy, and it has this big collar on it that you just feel like you're in a blanket. It just kind of wraps you up. I know that I will probably wear it once here and be too hot that I will want to rip it off. But it is going to be ideal for cooler locations that I have planned trips to. And
it does look very cozy.
I'm so looking forward to it. I know, doesn't it? And it's got these big, deep pockets and these buttons that they're just huge snap buttons, so there's no zipper to fiddle around with. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited to wear it. So that's how I take care of myself.
And it comes in lots of colors.
Yes.
Look how self-loving you are.
Mm-hmm. It is so, and it's lined. It's got a little bit of a lining in it. And I just love the collar on it. It's just so nice and cozy. So yeah.
Cute.
It's very nice. Cute. Catherine, what do you have?
Well, this is going to sound really not tasty, but a snack called Mustache Munchies cheddarish crackers that I came across. And these are gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, everything free. You're like, what exactly is in there? Plant-based item. Okay. But they're like these real tiny little, like the size of a goldfish, but kind of a goldfish cracker, not a real goldfish, but kind of flat. So they're very, very small. And like on the package I had, the serving size was 55.
Oh, wow.
So you can really take, two big handfuls of these little crackers. If your love language is
junk food, there you go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they don't taste junky. It's hard to explain. I mean, they do taste. There is cheddar-ish is a good name because they give you the sense of cheddar.
Did you ever find out what they are actually made of?
Oh, well, I mean, I can read the ingredients.
You don't want to.
No,
they're not made of mustaches, are they?
No, they're made of organic tapioca flour, organic chickpea flour, organic white rice flour, organic palm oil, organic sunflower oil, kale. There's a little bit of kale in
Kale?
Yeah.
Well, Nicole's out.
Yeah. But it's like the fifth ingredient or sixth ingredient. So, that there's not that much.
Is there any amount of kale you would tolerate, Nicole? I don't know.
None.
You
whatsoever.
Would not know that there was kale.
She would know. I would eat those, though.
I would know. You cannot put that past me. I'm sorry.
There is a picture of kale on the package also.
Yeah, well, that's just to warn people.
I would not even give that a second glance at the grocery store.
And they also have other flavors. They have rosemary parmesan, which, not real parmesan because it's dairy free, and spicy-ish. So those have a little bit of something in them to make them a little spicy. Which, cayenne pepper.
Oh,
so there you go.
That'll cover up the taste of kale.
Yes, they're like exactly the same, well, almost all the same ingredients as the other one, except they have a little bit of tomato and a little bit of cayenne pepper. So
there you have it.
No amount of seasoning is going to cover up the taste of that kale. I'm
Just
sorry.
the knowledge that it's there.
I know.
They need to find another word for it in the ingredients. You know how like they call things much longer names?
Right. Mm-hmm. Yes. Or they change the name of like the toothfish to be, red snapper or whatever it is. So, yeah, kale needs a rebrand. So that Nicole will eat it.
I'm not going to touch it.
All right. Sounds good to me, though, Catherine. I would eat that.
You would eat. I when I ate these, I thought Terry would eat these because they're gluten-free.
I would see it at the gluten-free, allergen-free expo, and I would take myself a big handful.
A nice sampling. So what do you have, Terry?
Well, I'm going to continue what is now a series of musicians who are the same age as my daughter putting out new music. Last week it was Hardy. This week it's Terry's Taylor Swift Minute. Taylor Swift has, God love her, put out yet another album called Midnights. I read somewhere that makes 4 in 4 years, and I applaud her work ethic. And she keeps on making creative, interesting, fun to listen to music. And this just got released as we're recording this about a day and a half ago. And there had been, she's been putting out social media stuff. It's coming. It's, that it was coming for what seemed to me like months. I kept checking, is it out yet? When is that album coming out? She just really promoted it well ahead of time. And as I'm listening to it for the first time, I see, here pops up on Apple Music. There's a new version of it with half again as many songs. So she started out about Midnights, and then there's a 3 a.m. version that has 7 more songs. So I had to switch over to that one. And I've just been listening to it over and over, as is my way when Taylor Swift puts out a new album. And I'm enjoying it very much. It's a little more poppy than I kind of liked her couple of sort of different sounding ones that she did in the past couple of years. Was Folklore and Evermore. I liked that sound, and it was very different. This is more poppy, which makes me feel like it's for people who are younger than I am. But still, her lyrics are so wonderful and so fun to listen to. And, do I feel like I've heard these stories before? I do. It's often the same sorts of things. But you know what? I like going to romantic comedies, even though I know essentially what's going to happen. It's the flair with which the storyline is delivered that makes it enjoyable. And she just keeps putting new spins on stuff and new clever ways to write about it and talk about it and set it to music. And I am there for it. Song Antihero is a lot of fun, as is the video that's been put out for it. If somebody hasn't made a gif of, it's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me, by now I will be very disappointed. So by the time you're hearing this, it's going to have been out a week, and maybe you will have already heard it, but if you haven't, Taylor Swift has a new album out, Midnights. Check it out. And that is it for another week of Parenting Roundabout. If you missed any of our earlier episodes this week, look them up on Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts to hear what we have to say about holiday role reversals, new ways to classify parents, and self-care. You can also find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat. And please visit our Amazon shop at amazon.com/shop/momitude, where you can find links to a lot of the things we talk about. Have a great weekend and see you back here on Monday.